Welcome back to the channel. Now we're going to check out our Market Watch heat map, and we'll see what's going on with that first. So I see a couple things that are a little, standing out a little more than the others. Over here in our, indices and personal section here, these are the stocks that I like to watch and pay attention to. So we can go indices and see which different, how the, particular indexes are trading. Okay, Russell 3000, Russell 1000. Okay. Looks like these, wonder why that's TD Ameritrade there. They must be specifically with TD Ameritrade. I wonder how all that works. We'll have to research that. Then we've got the personal ones, which gives us the, the personal watch lists that I like to pay attention to. Okay. So let's jump over to some charts here. And we've got Billy pulled up. And it looks like it's going into a bit of a red squeeze here. Now that could mean a few different things. Well, we're gonna be watching right here to see what happens. Now, IDEX, this is one that had a nice high before and then just kind of fell off. And I was pretty sure it was going to. Okay. But what happened? We got some good signals after it quit barcoding here. And what else is barcoding? Well, that is ACIC. And if it's a SPAC right around the $10 level, then we know that it shouldn't trade for much less than that. And that, I believe, let's just go here, do /. Okay, and we can go check out what the warrants are worth. And you can buy the warrant to hedge your bet just a little bit, okay? So you can buy the stock and you can buy the warrant, all right? And the warrants are so cheap right now at $1.33 that it's not unreasonable to maybe invest in that, okay? Let's come out to the weekly here, and we can see that we should start to trend up any time now, all right? And we do see some areas of control. This is a big one right here. There we go. So we can see it should at least be somewhere above $2. Here's another area. All right, so that's pretty close right there. So we'll see how it trades and see if it can get above into this area or if they're going to keep pushing down. But this is a rune cross -50, and this is a, a long-term thing. All right, lots of swing trading going on. All right, and let's see what we have. I'll try to find something that I can apply to today's video here. ATER. Okay. So let's go ahead and pull those up here. So we'll get our day's range, or our daily high and daily low. So that's it's pretty much the space in betwixt the two. So your day's range is going to be the space in between your daily high and your daily low. Alright, so let's go in here I don't think we have a like a days range thing here, but we do have our daily highs and daily lows. And daily open. Okay. And daily SMA. We'll just throw all kinds of stuff on there. And let's see, well, we've got to say thank you to Ken Rose for sending us some awesome scripts. So you can go over and follow Ken, and if he's feeling nice, he might send you some awesome scripts. So thank you for doing that, Ken. You were awesome. And I must have warranted a visit from the book fairy, because I seem to have acquired 2 books recently. So thank you for the great controversy. Will two rivals unite? So when I have more time in the evenings, I think we'll have to put out a little bit of time to start reading every evening. Maybe even just for fun, not just for information. There we go. Oh, it looks like a nice spot right through there. So let's take that, and we'll get that charted. There we go. And if you remember our daily highs and lows video, okay, let's see here. Let's see, let's get our bid and ask up here too. All right. And let's change over. We can do daily, high and low. But let's add another one in there. All right, and we can change that time frame. So our daily high and low, we'll keep that one on the day. And let's see. Oh, we went into daily open. Daily high and low. There you go. So let's change our high to green, and we'll just change our low, to this pink color. Okay. Then we'll come in here, and we'll change this one, say from daily. Let's bring that down into, say, a 1 hour. All right. And then we'll make this one, let's see here, maybe more of a lighter green. And we'll make our daily low, but we're changing it over to a 1 hour time frame. And let's make it a, there we go. What's that, maybe almost a turquoise, kind of more like the cyan color. All right. So now we're on weekly. It's not going to work. Let's go down to daily. And we can see where those highs and lows are. And we're on Personalis Inc. Okay, let's jump over here to, let's say, Tesla. Of course, we might have things charted there. All right, that's not terrible. We don't have a whole lot there. All right, so now we can see we get our daily signals, and we've got our 1 hour signals. So that works out kind of well. So now we can see when we have a breakout above or below, whether it's on the day or the 1 hour. So watching the daily chart, you can still keep track of what's happening on a, say, lower style time chart. Okay. Now, let's get out some ATR stuff. And ATR high SMA breakout filter. And our trailing stop loss, that's fun too. I wonder how much we can add before it starts given a little error loading. And I think we need to go give Kitty a little treat. So, stare at the screen for a second while we go do that. Haha. Alright, so we're back. Guess we had to go, what's that, the little AFK for a minute? Alright. But isn't it, neat to see these ranges here, where we can see the 1 hour is even outside of the daily. Okay, now we've got our ATR and everything pulled up on here. We've got our uptrend, our bid, and our ask spread telling us what our spread is here. And it looks like on our lower time frame some things aren't working, but now we get a pretty interesting chart. Let's get rid of some of the other things that aren't so relevant here. Let's get rid of our Arun. Let's get rid of our squeeze. Okay. Wonder why that's not working. Or does that belong up on a larger time frame? Okay. And let's get rid of our MTF Arun. Alright. ATR high SMA breakout filters. But that's way, way in the past there. It doesn't seem like we have anything caught up to right now either. Let's jump over to another one and see if we can see anything. No, this doesn't seem to be doing us any good here. Alright. How about... Let's see. Let's get the Ichimoku up here. And that's always nice to look at. Alright. And we look for things like this. This signal right here is a very bullish signal. But it does seem to be hard to track sometimes. And these are DMI overbought. Let's go down here and find some others. And we got ATER and MMAT. Alright, and this gets a similar action here. You know, we cross above, break out of the cloud, and then we just start trending up after we've hit our low. Alright, but when our ATR seems to go, what's this, above, 0.2, it really takes off. But we've still got our daily highs and lows, and we've got our 1 hour breakouts in here. And we could keep track of those. I mean, you could add as many of them as you're able to remember colors for, or keep track of, or maybe you can even add chart labels. Add a little chart label at that level. but that might make your chart really cluttered. Okay. And our ATR kind of seems a lot like our parabolic SAR signals. But at least with the ATR, we would know somewhere around where to put our stop losses and trailing stop losses and whatnot. Looks like root. Alright, the market hasn't even opened yet, but it looks like root's going for a breakout here on the day. Alright. And yeah. And SPRT up to $35 again. Alright, but it does have some heavy shorting coming in here. Alright, so might want to watch out for that. Okay, daily open. Let's see, let's get rid of our daily open. That one is probably just going to confuse us right now more than anything. So we can keep track of our daily low. And let's make this one a orange color. And that one kind of yellow. That'll be too close together. Alright, so that should separate them. So that'll give us our daily high and low, and then our 1 hour high and low. Very good. So we can see when we've broken a 1 hour and when we've broken our dailies. So what else and what other information might we need? One might consider volume, which you can you can watch the volume as it trades. Okay. But one might consider volume. Alright. So there's lots of different volume studies you can use, whether you're trading in the after hours, so you might not even care about the daily volume because you make all your moves in the pre-market and after hours, which is a very good strategy, by the way. Okay. So let's see what Thinkorswim has on the side of regular volume to use. And there's lots of custom volume things you can get. Cumulative overnight volume. Let's see, price and volume trend. Price volume rank. Let's add that. Okay, I'm pretty partial to this volume bulls and bears, but that's a custom script. I think you need to go over to, I think usethinkscript.com is where I found that one. Let's see here. But they have a bull and bear type of strategy or, label there. And we bring that and we can put that right up in your volume box. And then we also look for our volume to be 2 times greater or greater than 50K. And let's see if we can find somewhere where that happened. And we see that it happened right here. So this would have been your cue to jump in there and check it out. But we can see volume 50K and greater actually spikes the exact same time that price and volume trend does, which I said this looked interesting and new to me, and I can see it is. So that's kind of funny. I have an indicator hiding in there, and then they put one out, price and volume trend, price volume rank, volume 50K and greater. So I think I just, oh, theirs works better than mine. Okay. So this one probably isn't going to work. Let's see, it'll work daily. It works 4 hour. Okay. Looks like it works on the 30-minute time frame pretty decent also. Good, 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 good. All right. But, and that's a nice long-term trend signal too. Very good. And let's see, ATR Wilders. We may as well put like some sort of zero line or midline in here for this if we could figure out a formula for that. All right, so now out on the weekly, this works here. Doesn't work there. All right. Okay. That almost kind of makes you look at and think of a divergence, doesn't it? All right. This looks like price and volume trend are going to give you some pretty good long-term signals that you can use. And you can see when spikes happen, or they're possibly about to happen when they cross this zero line, it looks like. So when price and volume trend cross above zero, this may be a good long-term signal. All right, so we've been looking into long-term signals, things you want to just put some money in and leave it go. So I think that this is going to be a viable signal in the future. Okay, and we can see it still pulls back to the line and then goes back above. And we have all this noise in the middle, so let's keep that in mind. Price and volume trend crossing above zero. And it seems like it's more relevant. Well, I mean, down to the 1 hour, it seems okay. When it crosses on the 1 hour, let's see how we did. There we go. Here's about where it crossed. And it still checked back, touched the line, and then continued to trend on up. So that was a while ago, but the price here on was what, $3.19? It went up. It's almost at $5 now pre-market. But these are all the runners on the 4 hour list. Looks like we've got a nice little price and volume spiker, break above zero on the 1 hour time frame. All right. And Ichimoku gave the signal way back here when we crossed above. We got the signal ATR when price broke above it. And we can see price broke above our daily high right here if that wasn't a good enough signal already, not to mention this big volume bar right here beating these three out. All right. So we see the green, the green, the green, the big volume bar, the break above the zero, and then this is probably just some of the selling pressure from the people who got in here, and they're selling into the price up here. Now there's a bit of a break, so we'll see how that pans out for the first hour. So let's go down to the 1 minute time frame. All right, and we will get rid of our volume 50K or greater. but it was interesting to see how that and price and volume trend are related. And let's move this. Well, it's in the volume spot. We may need to move it down. There we go. And let's see what else is moving around here today. All right. So we can see what is going down on the pump and dumps, which the pump and dumps just means that it is moving unusually. So its movements are just unusual to its typical movements. All right, now I can see this 1 hour here, and it's broken above its first hour breakout. So when we see on the 1 minute chart a 1 minute breaking above a 1 hour time frame breakout, that could be a very bullish sign, as we can see it was. All right. And well, I like to see this Ichimoku line break up above here, even though it is a lagging signal. Okay. Oh. We want the Chiku. And we want it when it crosses above. Let's go back to the line here. How about make it some dots? There we go. All right. Now, let's see. Can we adjust that? We cannot. Why not? Oh, okay. Well, I demand more functions. Yes. Alright, so let's take this and we'll copy and paste it right over on there. Market's open, so now you can fight for your money. Alright. Now let's go over here and do plot. We'll copy. And paste that. We'll turn that into an input. And see if that works out for us. Close minus the Kaijin period. This may not work. Let's see. I may have to go through and figure out some other things here to make that work. But I think we'll get it. Alright, so we won't save that. We'll hit cancel here. That way we don't save it. And we can work on that later. Because we do have our Chiku Darvis, a couple of these that we've been working on. And it might even be better to pick up there and start working with those. Alright. But if you're a Chiku trader, then you can look for when you get Chiku greater than the last, all of the previous bars, and that's a good indication it's going to go bullish. Okay. Looks like we do have some things going off. ANIX, PXLW. And AFIRM, AFRM. Let's see, AFRM. Let's see what this looks like. And let's get rid of that. And let's get rid of our ATR trailing stop loss. And we can see, look what's going on right up here. So it looks like we've created another bottom, possibly. So this might even be the more accepted low. Look at how AFIRM just kind of shot up nearly overnight, doubling almost into the triple digits. Actually, it looks like it just touched them. So we'll come down to 1 hour, and we'll check this out. And we can see we got a break on our Chiku here, up to 103, break above the daily high, break above the hour high. It really started to run. All right. So AFIRM Holdings, wow. Okay, now AFIRM did start showing up on my lists there. Quite a few of them. Looks like BTBT's here. Although, AFIRM doesn't seem to be up on some of these lists. Let's go for our reversal scan. And we have ATER. So AFIRM looks like it was very tricky in staying off of the scanners. And once again here on this, we see a very clear signal with our price and volume trend. But we also have other things giving us good signals as well. Not to mention almost 460% above the daily average. Okay. And lots of stocks going off today. Trying to find one that might have a firm on the list just to see how it slipped through. and to see how we can make sure to not have it happen again. Although market forecast seems to be grabbing lots of good stuff. Market senti on the daily. Any, a star, BTBT, CCL, Lee, Mara, let's see, Oxy, PXLW, Saba, Tiger, X, Excella. Huh. Interesting. How did that biscuit hide from me? Curious, curious, curious. I'll have to go into my email, type it in, and see where it showed up. I know it showed up in a few places, but we'll have to see exactly where. That way we know. Zine and Zyme. You know, which lists we can be honing in on for our most relevant movers. Okay, money flow 0 on the daily, money flow 0 for hour. Okay. Let's see, Darvis box here. And I was thinking about going back to the Darvis box, you know, on a more regular basis. Rune bullish, 1 and 4 hour all, but big was added to it. But big's the only one on it. Alright. So I see. It's 458%, also, you know, above the daily average. Alright, so we see that we're just now breaking on the 1 hour. The 1 hour's got a high just above the daily high. We can see there's another daily high back here too, so... You know, we can see where our daily highs and lows are and have been. Alright. So now we know whether we get a break above or below it. And that's good info. This one seems to be split on the first hour high and low right between the daily. Seems like they're trying to gain control of that whole spot before they move the price up into this range. Yeah, I think this is from here and above is where they want the price, but they have to make it happen. And let's see, do the bulls have it or do the bears have it? Looks like the bulls just have it. Just barely, but oh, yeah, the bears took it. All right. Yeah, the bears got it. All right, there's more selling going on here now than buying. And still yet the percent goes up. All right. Looks like they're rocking out the float today. And let's see this Momo LBR list. They have some good stuff on them. big is on it. Okay. Let's see how AMC's doing today. Looks like it's trying to get squeezed down into here too. All of this was pretty healthy for it. They moved the price up. Now it looks like it's just getting pushed right back down, which is probably normal. That's about what this looks like. That's still the short interest that we know about. And see, we're only 8%. No one's really bothering with this. Oh, I'm getting some reversal signals here. Daily. And let's see, our price and volume trend did catch a big move here, as did the ATR and many others. But overall, a huge short interest cloud, tells a story of getting pushed all the way down and then moving up. So if it won't let it outside of this these particular rings, it really has to get outside of this one before it can go up freely. Based on technical analysis and charting and whatnot, blah, blah, blah. Not that I'm a chartist or anything. I just do it for fun. Just trying to learn. Okay. ASTR. Oh, we've been on ASTR. AMC here. There we go. That makes more sense. I wonder how we ended up on ASTR. But that still looks about the same here. So we've really got to get outside of this, outer ring here to start traveling up. Or it might be able to take advantage of this upwards expanding, for a little bit. Push back down, pop back up, push back down, and then finally take the ride back up. So we'll see how that goes. But there's bits of market psychology that they play into here. So I'd like to see more videos about the market psychologies. Okay, let's check out our 4-hour time chart here. And we can see the areas that we're possibly stuck in. Okay. And let's see. Let's get rid of the price and volume rank. And let's see where our little Chiku and Darvis signal goes off. It goes off way back here in AMC. That's when it becomes relevant. Then it crashes. It gives you another opportunity. Pops up. We hit our low. So really we look for when our Chiku crosses the lower band. And then when we find a 52-week low. And then if other things have happened also, we know that it's possible that we should start looking to take a position. Or we should look forward into the future for another reason to take a position. So, but it seems if these trade down like this, and down like this, and then we get another pop up and a wave to trade down like that. Yeah, that's interesting motion, and it would also go with and I would go with about the way the trend is. You know, and follow other patterns we've seen before. All right. Well, I think that's where I'm going to leave you today. It's been fun charting. Have a great day. Make some money. I will catch you in the next video.